Live on Twitch. Yep, live on Twitch. And we're live on YouTube. Excellent. Alright, got a couple minutes left to go. Go. Damn, I'm getting hungry already. That's what I get for eating early. Senior Chief, how you doing? Is sound good and everything, Senior Chief? They've got a little music on the thing. It looks good on the mixer, so I'm just checking here, make sure. Yeah, it looks good. All right, cool. How you doing this morning? Sounds good. Excellent. Lots of crazy stuff going on in the... Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do this. I gotta get better at doing this raid stuff. Yeah, took another day off. Took another day off. I wasn't feeling great yesterday. I stayed up and finished the thing. I didn't talk about it much, but I just wasn't feeling... I don't know if I caught something from my niece and nephew or what the deal is. They weren't sick on Easter, but I don't know, just feeling under the weather, so trying to keep the enthusiasm up. But I wanted to finish Atomfall so bad last night, so I just powered through it. Had fun, finally finished the game. So just in time to play this for the next year or two. So we'll see what happens. Again, this whole thing is new to me, other than obviously what I played yesterday on the original Xbox 360 version. So it'll be interesting. I had to do that just to see what the contract was going to be like. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to be right back and grab something to drink. All right, I'm back. What you doing, kitten? What you doing? Well, you're tall. You're pushing the ball. There you go. There you go. I got a fix for you. Bender? Yeah, probably not Bender. Yeah, they were. Well, it's, you know, Xbox 360 on a Series X. One would hope. But we'll see how this goes. I'm real interested to, and I don't. You guys probably aren't interested in Marathon, but Marathon. Oh yeah, new textures are. I think the whole thing's like 120 gigabytes. I think is what I saw. Very big. That's a big game. Oh God, Cat, you're killing me. There you go. Ow. Yeah, like 120 gigabyte. So, yeah, it's I think the horse textures are bigger than the original game. So yeah, it's going to be kind of crazy, but yeah, apparently Bungie's new game Marathon that's in alpha right now. Apparently, the Xbox servers were up this morning. There's some live gameplay from a couple of people who were playing on the Xbox server this morning. They got shut down about mid-game, but it's an interesting. I definitely want to play that. I've been watching that project for a while, and I know a lot of people don't like the art style they use, but I don't know. It looks kind of cool to me. It's just different, I think. So we'll see. But that, yeah, Mingles with Jingles, who's a big World of Warships content creator, played that for a while, and I watched a bunch of his streams. That looks like a lot of fun. I mean, there's so much good stuff. There's Cyberpunk that I haven't played yet. There's obviously Skyrim I haven't played yet. Fallout 76 apparently has gone non-PvP. You can turn PvP off, so you can't get PvP'd. And that's, you can do that 4-player or solo. Their Fallout 3 remake is coming out, I think, near the end of this year. You haven't played it either? Yeah. But there's just lots of good RPGs out. Uh-oh, here we go. We're down to the last 15 seconds. Excellent. So, well, like I said, this looked real interesting. I want to get more into the RPGs after playing Atomfall, which I really enjoyed. I want to get into more in-depth stuff. So, I think I'm watching the Xbox version of this. Those are the folks who did the remaster. Yeah, GTA 6 is gonna be wild.
They would take you to the tower.
Oh, you're gonna be spendy? Oh, it's gonna be spendy, yeah. Morning, Crash. How you doing?
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
It was cool listening to Patrick Stewart yesterday when I was playing the original game, so.
Here we are 20 years later.
What's up, Todd?
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here. But what's great about the Elder Scrolls...
Yeah, they're
is we can
releasing
look
it
back
today.
at all
Apparently,
of
it's
the
supposed to be
chapters,
released right now.
Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining
But I haven't
moment
checked the
in
story
the
yet.
series and for how we make games as a studio. I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but
It's
better.
not in the store yet.
There's so much there.
At least not according to
both
the app.
For the Elder Scrolls world, and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really
Take an arrow to
important
the
for
knee,
people to
absolutely.
take a look back at.
Looking back,
That's one of the things they're
and
supposed to fix
seeing
is the
everything
archery.
we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like... There's this like
That's awesome.
flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Yeah,
Such
I've had a
a
bunch of
key
people say
moment
this is sort of
in our
their
history of making games,
their first
and the
real big
evolution of
game.
how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time.
Yeah, it's in
what
Game
that meant
Pass,
to this game.
as I understand it.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's
Oh,
what
so
if
it's
we
up
could
on
give
Steam?
that
Okay.
moment to
I haven't
everybody
checked Steam
again?
yet.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65
Oh,
years,
most
I've
of them,
ruled as
Randy, without a
Tamriel's
doubt.
emperor.
Glad you stopped by, Randy.
But for
Thanks.
all these years,
You sent me a link?
I've
Yep,
never
I see
been
that. All right,
the
thanks,
ruler
man.
of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Really? Yeah, again, I've never played it, other than yesterday. I'd never played any of these. I played Morrowind like for a couple of hours when it first came out and was like, eh. And then never went back to it. But I mean, you guys, especially Pixel and Bender, know that
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing
I've been
them
playing
for the
games.
first
I
time,
play games
the
for
world of Oblivion Remastered
hanging out with
immediately
people as
looks
much as
and
anything else.
feels
Probably more
incredible.
so. That's probably the primary reason I played
When
games.
we decided to remaster Oblivion,
Ooh,
we were really
that looks
picky
really
about
good.
finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering
So
the
it
best
took an
remastered
infected
Oblivion
sample
experience
and
possible.
pumped it into the
We've worked
meteorite.
with Bethesda Game Studios on
Yep.
other projects in the past.
Sprayed
so
the
we know
Roundup.
what
That's
makes
exactly
that
it.
team and their games special.
Exactly. I wanted to do the self-destruct, but I couldn't
We
get it
wanted
to
to
do
make
it.
the
So
remaster more friendly to
Maybe that's
gamers
a
with
different
modern
ending.
hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
yeah, pretty much. The free horse armor that you pay an extra $10 for. Plus, you get the box and stuff like that.
About time someone got here.
Exactly, Bender.
Those familiar
Peace
with
through
only
chemistry.
some Elder Scrolls
A better
lore
life through
will
chemistry.
now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
I hope that's not the
unleashing the
remastered
Daedric
face,
Prince
because
of
that looked
Destruction.
terrible.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil?
Yeah, it looks much
Why
better.
are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles,
Oh, really?
and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
Oh, good. Well, you get the full game. That's
On
good.
a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000
So this is basically
hours.
like a resto mod of
was
a
my
muscle
first
car.
Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
That looks good.
technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come
I think that's probably
long way since then.
Legitimate Pixel. It set the standard.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal.
It looks
into
good.
the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
Yeah, fair point, Randy. It's we all did it, so therefore I didn't for this game, but God knows I've spent money on games in other places.
Next level using the latest
Apex,
technologies.
my God.
We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons.
Character models looked good.
Allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world.
I know, Bender.
Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
You have a level of discipline that I
We
will never
implemented
know.
an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects.
But then you don't really
While the original
play
game
for
had limited dynamic
pay for
shadows,
games, period.
Now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
Not anything over $5, so.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance
Yeah.
of our characters.
Starfield cured me of pre-order. Well, Fallout
Unreal
76.
tools
No,
help us create the
Starfield.
base
Yeah.
mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the
Right,
mesh,
exactly.
allowing
Cheap
us to
Bastards
share
Unite,
model,
absolutely
rig,
good.
and textures.
Wow, that looks good.
As a
It
result,
looks good.
all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's what Pixel said.
We have access to so
I haven't looked at it
many
yet.
modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll
Yeah,
really
once
believe
this
you're
is
in
over,
Cyrodiil.
I'll log off and download, and then I'll start streaming
Like you to retrieve a
probably about
carved panel
1 o'clock
from
or
the
so.
central chamber of the High Thing.
They apparently reworked the combat system. Oh, yep, I had that happen yesterday.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay. It's UI and UX. It's audio.
The arena.
We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds. We were able to fully
I haven't
recreate
decided
the
what
character
class to
models,
play yet.
creating a physicality that feels more
I'd still like to play Monk just
You
for
see that in
fun.
places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
They supposedly fixed archery. We'll see.
Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing.
I haven't
little
yet,
things add
no.
up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
I've seen some streaming of it, but I haven't.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience.
I don't know. It's supposed to be doing it here.
One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the
Royal
third-person perspective
Battle
is
Royale
all the same
multiplayer
control
mode.
you get from the first-person view.
I don't think that's in it, but
When Oblivion first
hey, why
launched,
not? Go for it.
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight
Yeah,
of
it's
those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop.
Nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese!
Cheese!
For everyone! We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Spoiler for me there.
Stop. You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided as 2025,
How can you not have
people
sprinting?
are going to want to sprint.
Though I
In
know in the
fact,
original, when I played it
all of the
yesterday, I
character
was like, you
locomotion
can't
has been
sprint.
completely
You can
redone
jump,
from
but you can't
scratch.
sprint.
And that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features
Legit,
that
what's
just
going on?
immediately come to mind for players when they think of the
I
game?
know you were on yesterday
Mini
talking
games
about this.
are the mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great. How's it go again?
Like lockpicking.
Oh god, that's killing me yesterday.
But you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil
Yeah.
or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow
Do ya?
you and
Nice.
watch you and
Yeah, I
worship
haven't.
the
When I looked
ground
earlier,
you
it hadn't been on here,
you
so
will instantly feel at home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it.
I'm still not seeing it on the Xbox app.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Wow, it looks really
Even
good.
if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like, it's exciting again.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
it's
saw.
ultimately
That's the
same
search I did
game.
as well.
There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available
now.
Today.
I was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of last seed.
Oh, I see. Is that so? That's the 2025. Okay, there it is. It doesn't say remastered. It's the 2025 edition.
And the final hours of my life.
Well, that's the premium edition.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
No, that's Elder Scrolls. I'm sorry, that's not even Oblivion.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
It popped up for you? I'm still not seeing it. Weird. There's Morrowind.
Here you must find your own path.
I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. You've got to put in damn near the whole thing.
Find him and close
Yeah,
shut
free
the
on Game
doors
Pass. That's
of
good.
Oblivion.
Oh, you could. That would be cool. Yeah. There we go. Cool beans. No, there's a gameplay stream too. Yeah, there it is. It's installing. All right, well, I've got a couple things I've got to do. I will probably be back on at I think 1 o'clock is how I had it set up. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Ships is going to be on the back burner a bit. All right, well, let me let this install, and then I'll fire up the stream again, so make sure your notifications are on, and we will go from there. Thanks, guys, for stopping by, and we'll see what it looks like here in like an hour and a half or so. Take it easy, everybody.